Hello and welcome. This one, the voice of Elijah Bolaji, Python guy, they hear from, and as a move so that everybody go they carried along in this new modern age, where would they go? Technology. We don't decide to do a whole lot of things for Pidgin English so that vast amount of Nigerians, whether home abroad, it goes declare to you. You go understand, that thing based on how it be. If you hear them for your own language, you understand, you go they cool. And with a plan ahead of time, say very soon, all these courses we they bring them out in at least three major languages for Nigeria. No segregation, no segmentation, not just where our power reach. We they open to people where they willing to be part of this movement to support. So our movement na better verse, na universe where we they just come up together, exchange knowledge and make money no be barrier. If you don't get money to learn something, you want learn how you get something you know. If you just come to us, you go just blend together. You go teach us what you know. We go teach you what we know. And you see, we they build, they grow together. So for now, we go to try run out with Pidgin. And the Pidgin not too smooth, but just manage and like that. Go they mix it with English. So most of the time, you go don't hear Python. But before we talk about Python, more reason waiting that thing even be now programming language. Now you see another question. Don't do your mind. We say. What be programming language? Programming language na language. Just as I follow you talk now for Pidgin, programming language they use and follow computer. They talk, tell your computer what you want make you do at the time we want make you do them. Computer just did there, beam na robot be. Sabi do anything. Now only waiting you tell him make you do, na him you go do. And as soon as you give him instruction, you go respond. So your process of giving him instruction now true programming language. So whether you write them in Python, in JavaScript, you write them in C++, in C#, you just any language you just see out there, na instruction they give computer and they respond to the instruction where they give them. Now the focus we get for this particular one na programming language, na Python. So the next class I go set up a video how to download and install Python, how to set up your environment, how to download an IDE, how to set up your IDE for coding. Some people prefer to use Python. Some people prefer to use VS Code. Some people prefer to use Jupyter. Whatever you prefer to use, just know say na tools. Now your skills where you can't get on top of the tool go determine the output of waiting you they see. And most times you go see people they shout, Python, I be Python guru. I want use what some people don't understand what they won't even use the Python do. Either Python for game development, Python for data science, Python for web development, Python for Internet of Things, Python for automation, Python for web scraping, Python for penetration. You see, the application they endless, but the whole thing boils down to you understanding waiting the programming language be and waiting if you do. So now our own aim be that we no go too broad in details, but we'll go take you through the structure of the language. We they call them syntax. Syntax now how to go take write the language, waiting they govern the language, waiting you go do and waiting you no go do. If you greet person for another language, they learn you never sabi and where if you be install the person, things say they greet them and Kasala boss, that kind of thing. So basically, before we proceed, you get what they call comments for programming language, and for Python or any other programming language out there. Comments now part of your code. We be saying no go execute. Your compiler or your interpreter no go execute. We go talk about all these things in another video. Compiler, interpreter, we go talk about literals, you go talk about statically typed language, you go talk about dynamically typed language, but also make you know for your mind, say Python dynamically typed language. That's why they're very, very close to English language, and the thing be say that's way they think of writing. Actually, now waiting the thing be that at the end of the day. So I just hope say this course go help us understand and run start getting acquainted with this thing. There is nothing to it actually. And one good thing about knowing these things we say now the same thing with the write all over the world. Waiting with the write for Nigeria, now waiting they write for Australia, now waiting they write for USA. So if you sabiam, be that. Unlike all these gadgets, we say they go don't use gadgets finish for UK, bring out come Nigeria, London, use go come they learn how to repair them. No.
But now wetin you dey write, the software you dey write for here, na im dey still dey write for there. So more just start our first and simple program. So more just throw in some comment. If you must write a comment in Python, you dey either write a single line comment or a multiple line comment. Most start by single line comment. If you wan write single line comment, the first thing you go write na this your hash sign. You know, some people dey call am the pound sign, the hash sign for your phone. E mean say this thing wey I wan write na for my own reference, na for readability, or anybody wey wan read my code, but e no go run for inside my program when I run my program. So your compiler go ignore am at the end of the day. So more just say I want write a comment wey go tell us how to do naming. You see, for this world of programming language, especially Python and other guys out there, e get way wey you fit take name your variables. And another video they come, we go talk about variables, we go talk about values, we go talk about data types. All these things we go discuss them in total, as in we go tear them in and out so that everybody go just see man, nothing dey there, na just an act of doing things, and you know, as you dey enjoy and go dey write more. So naming convention, we get 3 major naming convention we would always follow with the right programming language. You get the camel case convention, we get the snake, and we get the Pascal. So these guys, they different in the sense that nobody will force you to use one particular one, but you need to get acquainted with one so that your programming language go do smooth. If you write, you know, you go know if na camel case you dey use, na snake you dey use, na Pascal you dey use, and it cuts across all the programming languages most of the time. Although if you want to use some framework, you go see some other naming cases like the kebab case and all of those, but we will focus on these 3. And wetin them be na just how you want to take name your things for programming. Na wetin e be that. If I dey use camel case for example, you observe how I take write am. After the first word, the next word where they come up, they get capital letter. The next word, now so camel case. You know as the camel back be now. As it go, it curve, it come down, go up, that in hunch, a hair, now so it be. So most say we want to write something like this camel just they walk anyhow. The first word go start with small letter. The next word will start with capital letter. The next word capital letter, like that. So this na pure camel case. You see as they go. They go up, they come down, they go up, they come down, they go up, they come down. Now what they call camel case be that, you see? Nothing there. Now just very simple thing. Then the next one I want to talk about na Pascal. Pascal now almost the opposite of camel case, but for Pascal, if you observe camel case, the first word start with small t, but for Pascal in this case it will start with capital T, then every other thing remains the same thing. Every other thing remains the same thing. Like that. So no big deal. So either use Pascal, use camel case, and the last one is snake. You know how snake they take move now. If you snake move for ground, you know as they take leave all in sign like that. So the same thing now in the snake be. But most of the time, if they write snake, they use small letters most of the time, and I would just advise you your variable namings for programming, they more convenient if you have them in small letters than capital letter. It could be something like this: camel. Just you feel the scope now as they go. Each word where they separate, you separate them with underscore. Unlike camel case, you join them together, but the distinction be say the next word na capital letter and Pascal and things like that. So now that's all about how you should actually name variables. So we'll talk about the rules of naming. We get rules of naming. But before we end this video, I just may not be like say we just talk, we not do anything. We'll see how to write our first program. We'll just show something out there so that we will know see our compiler they actually work. And for Python, you want to put something make people see. Very easy. You just like print. Then what thing you want print? Now we get data types of Python. We'll get to strings and all those guys. We go talk about them. But no, see whatever you tell the system to print out the way you take give them. Now string it be. You know go do anything on top. So might just see how una dey this class go sweet. So this thing where I type like this now exactly what Python go give me. You go see some Pidgin at the type, Python don't even care because na string. You know the part of the keywords for the program, you know the part of the functions or the classes. So if I dey run this, if you notice under here, you go see you say how una dey, this class go sweet. So at the end of the day, I go show us how to install all these extensions and how to get things running, then prepare our environment for our program. So this video will go on YouTube as our first video. They go live for this journey where we dey take. I would really like make una dey like, they share, they comment, they subscribe, so that as videos they drop, we go dey learn together. And I promise you, say at the end of this journey, you self go look yourself, you go feel like, man, I know Python. And anywhere you find yourself, whether in the field of data science, whether in the field of network automation, whether in penetration testing, whether in web development and design, whether you find yourself in AI machine learning, you go feel blending. Why? Because you already know the core concept of the language. So I'll see you in the next video where we're going to do the setups and the installations and everything. I plan for the videos to be not too long and more understand every single step of the best part of it is understanding, is not just rushing it out there. And shout out to Butterverse for sponsoring these and trying their best possible to make these things go out for us free. It's a community of techies. Our link will be available very soon. Everybody, if you join, whether you be lawyer, you be doctor, you be market woman, you be bricklayer, if you join our community and we go all grow together. Nigeria is still fresh, Africa is still fresh when it comes to tech, and we are trying to build this ecosystem. So see you in the next video. Thank you very much.